Hey guys, it's Kelsey Aida here, and today I'm super excited to present you a couple books that I've been reading lately, mostly to do some research for my book, Why the Law of Attraction Works for Some People But Not You, but also just to take my manifesting to the next level. I mean, at a certain point, there's not really much else to learn about manifesting. It's just relearning the same concepts in new ways so that you can actually let them in this time. Like maybe you've read that you ask, believe, and then receive 100 times, but in the 100th book, someone puts it in a way that finally resonates with you and you actually let it in. So like you knew it, but you didn't know it. So that's kind of what these books are. They're also lesser known. So these are probably not books that you've heard of, and not even all of them are directly related to manifesting. There's one that's actually a prayer book, which I will get into why I like it so much. But let's get started. So the first book that I've really been liking is called Advanced Manifesting Made Easy by James Goy Jr. And it's really cool because, well, you can read it in like an hour or two. It's really small. And he explains manifesting in some really interesting metaphors and analogies that help it to really like sink in deeper, and kind of simplifies the whole process. So if you've been reading about manifesting for a long time, you'll still learn things in new ways in this book, which I really like about it. Also, it has a little hidden treasure in the back, which I just realized. There's like 5 pages of further reading that he recommends, and these are all law of attraction, metaphysical books that he recommends. So I'm going to have to dive into that one pretty soon, but there's literally like 5 pages of resources here of extra reading that you could dive into. So that's the first one. It's really, really good. Really short. The next one is called How the Secret Changed My Life, and it is part of the Secret like saga per se. It's directly related to the movie and the books and all that, but I really like it because it is basically just a bunch of success stories about people who learned about the law of attraction from The Secret, either from the movie or the book, and they applied it to their life and they were able to accomplish like miracles with it. Like we're talking getting rid of tumors, manifesting thousands of dollars, changing relationships with your mindset. Like everything is in here and it's really inspiring. So if you feel like maybe the law of attraction won't work for you, this would be a good read because it gives you so many stories of just regular people like you who applied it, and they kind of, basically it's letters that they wrote in to the creators of The Secret saying, oh my god, this is what happened to me after I applied the information, like thank you so much. So it's in the people's words, which I like. It's really good. So this one I recommend. I've been using a lot of the stories and incorporating them into my book, Why the Law of Attraction Works for Some People But Not You, because of course I have tons of my own stories and stories from my clients and families and friends, but these are even more stories that are awesome and they demonstrate a lot of good points that I make in my book. This one is probably my favorite manifesting book, like, that I've really not ever read, but it's like definitely top 3. It's called The Science Behind the Secret. This one is actually not affiliated with The Secret, but it's just kind of like not a spin-off, but the author just refers to The Secret because that's how a lot of people get introduced to the law of attraction. So it's by a scientist, and he basically explains the law of attraction from a quantum physics point of view and explains literally all the science behind how it works. So if you're one of those people that's like, oh, law of attraction is like way too woo-woo for me, read this book because it will explain everything from an energetic point of view, but like with the science behind it. He talks about a lot of cool experiments. He also, there's a big section of the book where he goes through like the history of how the idea of the law of attraction came to be, because we haven't actually been calling it the law of attraction for as long as people have been teaching it. So that's another really interesting thing about it. And I'm pulling a lot of science from this book to incorporate in my book as well, which is why I bought it, because I wanted to be able to better explain like the quantum physics for those skeptics that are like, it's a little too magical for me. And I'm like, hold up. It's not magic. It's science. So this one, highly recommend. And then the last book is called Enlighten Your Life, 52 Prayers with Visualizations, Affirmations, and Love by Lena Rose. And Lena is a beautiful teacher of A Course in Miracles who I follow on social media and have been following for a while. And she just published this book, and I was super excited about it because I like everything that she has to say about pretty much everything. And it's not necessarily a manifesting book, but why I'm including it in this list is because prayer is a really great way to release resistance. And in this book, she offers prayers so you can let go, surrender, and release resistance about a lot of important topics, which in turn will help you manifest what you're going for or just be open to new beginnings, new things, and change. So like, for example, she's got a bunch of really good prayers for mastering your thoughts, releasing expectations, for family, for your inner life, for the world, for returning to the present moment, for invoking the goddess, for clearing the past, for releasing ego, for relationships. So this is just a really nice, easy read. It's kind of like a reference book because each prayer is like the prayer and then a little visualization and then affirmations that go with it. So it's really refreshing, really lovely. I highly recommend. And yeah, so that's my list of books that will take your manifesting to the next level. They're more unheard of, so hopefully this is the first time you're being exposed to them. I like to switch things up a little bit. So yeah, if you guys have books that you really love that I maybe have never heard of, I would love for you to mention them in the comments because obviously I'm always reading, researching, finding new ways to explain things, to teach things. Also, I will be providing links to all these books below. I think I'm going to compile this onto a blog post, so I'll just link to the blog post, and then within the blog post you can access all the books. They're all available on Amazon. That's where I ordered them all. And full disclaimer, I will be putting affiliate links, which simply means if you buy the books from my link that I give you, I might make a small compensation, like maybe like a couple cents, thanks to you guys at no extra cost to you. So you'll just order the book like regular, and that's what it means if you see like affiliate links on blogs and stuff. It just means the blogger is getting a small commission for referring you to buy the book from Amazon. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, that's awesome. If not, you can just search it in Google or Amazon. Also, don't forget to subscribe, of course. And if you want more lists of books, just go on my blog, kelseyaida.com. There's a few articles where I've recommended like up to 8 to 10 different books that you can read, all about self-help, self-empowerment, manifesting, metaphysical stuff, manifesting money, all kinds of fun stuff. So check it out, kelseyaida.com. And I love you guys. Have a great day.